Lena had always thought of herself as a steady, old-school kind of mom. Not strict exactly, but she believed in certain boundaries. Boundaries she was raised with. Boundaries she thought were just common sense. And for the first 14 years of her daughter Maya's life, things ran smoothly enough. But everything began to shift on a gray Tuesday morning. Lena had woken up feeling tired. One of those nights where your brain just won't shut off. She dragged herself into the hallway, heading toward the kitchen, when she noticed Maya's bedroom door cracked open. She was about to push it closed, when she froze. Inside the room, Maya stood in front of her little vanity mirror, holding a makeup brush. At first, it didn't register. Lena blinked, rubbed her eyes, and squinted again. But no. There it was, her daughter, her 14-year-old baby, carefully blending foundation across her cheeks. Lena's heart gave a little thud. Not anger, not yet. It was something closer to shock mixed with a strange pinch of panic. She stepped inside. "Maya," she said quietly. The girl jumped a little and turned. Her eyes went wide, guilty wide. "Oh, hey, Mom." Lena felt the sting of what she saw. Mascara wand open, lip tint, concealer. Not a full glam look, sure, but definitely more than she expected before first period math class. "Maya, what are you doing?" Lena asked. Her daughter swallowed. "Just trying something. Everyone at school does their makeup, Mom. It's not a big deal." But to Lena, it was a big deal. She didn't understand why 14-year-olds had to paint their faces like they were grown adults heading to some party. She didn't understand the sudden rush to grow up. Or maybe what scared her most was realizing she was losing the little girl she'd known. She crossed her arms. "You're not wearing that to school. Wash it off." The tone came out sharper than she intended. Maya's eyebrows lifted in disbelief. "Why?" "Because you're too young," Lena said. "You don't need makeup. I don't want you wearing it." Her daughter's expression shifted, frustration flashing across it. "But Mom, everyone wears it. Even the teachers don't care. I just want to fit in. And I just want you to be a kid a little longer," Lena snapped. She saw the hurt flicker instantly in Maya's eyes, and that hurt quickly turned into anger. "Why can't you ever understand? This is why none of my friends talk to their moms. You're so old-fashioned." Lena stiffened. That one hurt more than she'd admit. "Maya, wash it off, now." Her daughter's voice cracked. "No, you can't control everything. It's just makeup." The argument spiraled faster than either of them expected. Voices rose, doors slammed. Tears, big, heavy ones, streamed down Maya's face as she finally wiped her cheeks and scrubbed everything off with far more force than necessary. And then she said something that stuck to Lena like glue. "You don't get it. If I go without makeup, I'll lose my friends. They already say I look too plain. You don't know what it's like." Lena froze. Plain? Lose friends? Something inside her twisted. But by then, Maya had stormed out of the bathroom and disappeared into her room, shutting the door so hard the frame shook. The house went quiet after that. Quiet, but heavy. That evening, Lena sat at the kitchen table staring at her cold cup of tea. The argument kept replaying in her head. Maya's trembling voice, her tear-stained cheeks, her desperation. Lena kept wondering, did I go too far? Or did I do the right thing? She wanted to protect her daughter, but she also didn't want her daughter to feel embarrassed about her natural face. And yet, she couldn't shake the realization that Maya was dealing with something she hadn't even noticed. Peer pressure, insecurity, maybe even bullying. The thought made her chest tighten. Unsure what else to do, she turned to the internet, specifically a forum where people gave advice on family conflicts. She posted anonymous details of the incident, hoping for reassurance, hoping someone would say, "You did the right thing. She's too young. You're being a good mom." But that's not what she got, not even close. The responses came flooding in within minutes. One of the top replies said, "YTA. This is exactly the kind of age where teens start experimenting with makeup. You didn't need to scold her, you needed to talk to her." Another wrote, "She probably put it back on the second she got to school anyway. You're only teaching her to hide things from you." Lena felt something cold settle in her stomach as she read through more comments. A different user commented, "14 isn't too young. She's not doing anything dangerous. Pick your battles. There are much bigger things to worry about. Her mental health, her self-esteem, her education. Makeup is tiny in comparison." The messages kept piling up. Most said the same thing. She'd handled it wrong. She'd made her daughter feel ashamed. She'd gone straight to punishment instead of communication. The more she read, the more defeated she felt. Had she really messed up that badly? Was she really making things worse instead of better? Maybe she was too old-fashioned, but at the same time, she still felt something protective rise in her chest whenever she imagined Maya walking through school hallways filled with girls wearing full layers of contour and eyeliner. She imagined boys staring. She imagined her daughter thinking she wasn't good enough without makeup, and that terrified her even more. She closed her laptop and sighed deeply, rubbing her forehead. "What am I supposed to do now?" she whispered into the empty room. The rest of the week was thick with tension. Maya barely spoke to her. She came home, shut her door, and stayed quiet until dinner. Even at the table, she said nothing more than a few short answers. Her eyes looked a little puffy, like she'd cried more than once. Lena tried to start conversations, but Maya shut them down quickly. And every time Lena saw her daughter avoiding eye contact, guilt twisted in her chest. On Friday morning, something happened that Lena wasn't prepared for. She went into Maya's room to put some clean laundry on her bed. But when she stepped inside, she noticed something strange. The makeup set she had confiscated earlier in the week was back on the vanity table. Lena blinked. Then she spotted a small drugstore bag tucked half hidden behind the mirror. Her heart sank. Maya had bought new makeup with her own money, and she'd hidden it like contraband. The realization hit hard. Her daughter wasn't just experimenting. She was desperate. Desperate enough to sneak around. Lena stood frozen in the middle of the room as a new fear crept over her. Was this the beginning of a secretive teenager phase? Had she pushed her daughter to hide things from her? Was their relationship cracking right in front of her and she didn't even see it happening? She took a long breath and stepped back. She didn't touch anything. She didn't confront Maya right then. She didn't raise her voice or call her out. Instead, she walked out quietly and sat on the couch, staring at the wall. She felt completely lost. That was the moment Lena realized this wasn't about makeup anymore. It wasn't even about rules or being old-fashioned. It was about something much deeper, something she hadn't been paying attention to. Her daughter wasn't just growing up, she was growing away. And that terrified Lena more than anything. She didn't want to lose her. Not over blush and mascara. Not over a misunderstanding. Not over pride. But she didn't know how to fix things yet. And she didn't realize that the biggest turning point was coming very, very soon, in a way she never expected. Lena didn't sleep much that night. She kept waking up, her thoughts looping like a broken record. Every time she closed her eyes, she saw the hurt in Maya's face, the anger, the fear behind her tears. She hated how distant things felt now. She hated how easily one moment could change an entire relationship. But she also didn't know how to fix it. The next morning brought something even stranger. Maya left the house without a word as usual, her backpack slung low, hair pulled into a loose ponytail. But as she reached the door, Lena noticed something. Her daughter's face looked slightly different. Not obvious makeup, nothing dramatic, but her lashes were a bit darker. Her lips had a faint tint. There was a smoothed out glow to her cheeks that wasn't normally there. It wasn't heavy makeup, it wasn't rebellious either. It was subtle, almost like she was carefully trying not to upset her mother again. Something about that subtlety hurt even more. Maya paused at the doorway. For a second, their eyes met. Just a second. And then her daughter turned away and hurried out. Lena stood frozen. She didn't call after her. She didn't scold her. She didn't say anything at all. Because she finally understood something. This wasn't about makeup. It was about acceptance, belonging, identity. Her daughter wasn't trying to be someone else. She was trying to figure out who she was. That afternoon, the school counselor called. Lena felt her heart drop when she saw the number flash on her phone. "Hello, this is Mrs. Porter from Greenwood Middle School. I wanted to discuss something regarding your daughter, Maya." A spike of fear shot up Lena's spine. "Is she okay?" "She's not in trouble," the counselor assured her. "But something happened today, and I think it's important for you to be aware." Lena sat down slowly. "What happened?" There was a pause. One of those pauses that instantly tells you something is wrong. Then the counselor spoke softly. "Some girls in her class were making fun of her appearance. Apparently, they told her she looked tired and that she should use real makeup if she's going to bother. One of them even laughed and said she looked like she was trying too hard." Lena's stomach twisted painfully. "She told them she wasn't allowed to wear makeup at all," the counselor continued. "And they teased her for that too." The room felt like it tilted. Her pulse thumped loud in her ears. "Maya didn't want to make a scene," the counselor added gently. "She went to the restroom and cried. One of her friends brought her to me afterward." Lena closed her eyes. It felt like someone had stuck a knife inside her heart and twisted. All week, she'd been thinking Maya was just angry about rules. But her daughter had been hurting much deeper than she knew. "She's okay now," the counselor said. "But she's fragile. She feels like she can't win no matter what she does." Lena swallowed hard. "Thank you for telling me. I'll talk to her when she gets home." After the call ended, Lena sat there in silence for a long time. It felt like the weight of every mistake she'd ever made as a mother was pressing down on her shoulders. She whispered to herself, "What did I do to her?" When Maya walked through the front door that afternoon, Lena's heart splintered a little more. Her daughter's eyes were red, her shoulders slumped, her usual spark gone. "Maya, can we talk?" Lena asked softly. Maya didn't look up. "I'm tired." Her voice was small, broken. "Please." Maya hesitated, but finally gave a tiny nod and dropped her backpack by the stairs. She sat down at the kitchen table, waiting, arms wrapped around herself. Lena sat across from her, took a breath, and chose her words carefully. "I got a call from the school counselor." Maya froze, her jaw clenched. She stared at the table. Of all the things she expected, this was the one she feared most. Lena continued. "She told me what happened today. About the girls who made fun of you." Tears instantly filled Maya's eyes, but she blinked them back. determined not to cry again. Lena reached across the table, gently taking Maya's hand. "Sweetheart, I'm so sorry." Maya swallowed but didn't speak. "I didn't understand," Lena said. "I didn't know you were dealing with this at school. I thought I was protecting you, but I think I may have just made it harder." Maya's lips trembled. "You don't trust me," she whispered. "You think I want makeup because I want to be older or weird or something. But I just don't want people laughing at me anymore." Her voice cracked on the last word. The dam broke. Tears streamed down her cheeks, quiet but unstoppable. Lena felt her own eyes sting. She moved closer, wrapping her arms around her daughter, holding her as tightly as she could. "I'm so sorry, Maya. I wasn't listening. I see that now." For the first time in days, Maya leaned into her mother's embrace. She clung to her like she had when she was younger and scraped her knee. After a long moment, Lena whispered, "You're growing up, and that's okay. I need to grow with you." Maya sniffled, wiping her eyes. "Does that mean I can wear makeup?" Lena smiled sadly. "I think we can find a middle ground, something natural, something that still looks like you." A flash of hope crossed Maya's face, small but real. "Really? Really?" And for the first time that week, Maya breathed out in relief. That weekend, something unexpected happened. Lena asked Maya if she wanted to go to the store with her. But instead of heading to the grocery aisle like usual, they walked into a small beauty shop. Maya's eyes widened. "Mom, what are we doing?" Lena smiled softly. "You're not sneaking around anymore. If you're going to learn makeup, you're going to learn it the right way, with me." A spark lit up in Maya's eyes. Something warm, something grateful, something that had been missing all week. As they walked inside, a young clerk greeted them. "Looking for anything special today?" Lena glanced at Maya. Maya looked back, nervous but excited. She whispered, "Maybe something small? Like mascara? And maybe lip gloss?" Lena nodded. "Let's start simple." They tested shades on the back of their hands, laughed at colors that didn't match, and compared soft pinks to warm peaches. Maya kept holding products up to her mother like she was asking permission, and Lena kept saying, "Try it. Let's see how it looks." Slowly, the tension between them melted. The distance shrank. The laughter came back. And for the first time in a long time, they were just mother and daughter again. Before checking out, the clerk handed Maya a tiny sample of shimmering highlighter and whispered, "You're gonna look amazing. Just have fun with it." Maya blushed bright red. Lena bit back a laugh. They left the store with a small bag of light, beginner-friendly makeup. Nothing too heavy, nothing too complicated. Just enough for Maya to feel confident. Just enough to make her smile. And her smile mattered more than anything. That night, Maya sat in her room applying her new products while Lena watched from the doorway. Her daughter dabbed mascara carefully, brushed on a little blush, and finished with a soft lip tint. When she turned toward her mother, Lena's breath caught. She didn't look older. She didn't look overdone. She didn't look like she was pretending. She looked like herself, just a little brighter. "You look beautiful," Lena said quietly. Maya's face lit up. "Really? Really?" Maya hugged her again. One of those long hugs where she tucked her head under her mother's chin like she used to. And in that moment, Lena knew things were going to be okay. More than okay. Better. Because they were learning to communicate. They were learning to understand each other. And Lena realized something huge. Parenting wasn't about freezing time. It wasn't about stopping her daughter from growing up. It was about walking beside her as she did. On Monday morning, Maya got ready for school with a confidence Lena hadn't seen in months. She came downstairs wearing her subtle makeup and a soft smile. "Ready?" Lena asked. Maya nodded, but right before walking out, she turned and said something that melted Lena's heart entirely. "Thanks for listening to me." Lena cupped her daughter's cheek. "Always," and this time she meant it. When Maya climbed onto the bus, Lena stood watching, feeling something she hadn't felt in a long time. Peace. Not because everything was perfect, but because she understood her daughter better now. Because the fear of losing her had turned into something stronger. The determination to grow with her, not against her. As the bus drove away, Lena whispered to herself, "She's going to be okay. We're both going to be okay." Moral takeaway. Sometimes the battles we choose as parents are not the ones that matter. Sometimes all a child needs is to be heard, to feel seen, understood, and supported. Growing up is hard, and guiding someone through it is even harder. But love and communication can bridge gaps that rules never will. And that's what saved this mother and daughter in the end. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends.